Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. This is the third illustration of my Mermay 2020 series. This time, I'm smashing together the eerie looking golden worm with a touch of electric element to it. Now I have the composition rough sketched out on my sketchbook, and I'm going to do the full illustration, this time on my Huion Canvas Pro 16 tablet. I've already done a review of this lovely tablet, and you can watch it through the link I've posted on the description box. Alright, onward to the sketches. So I was able to upload a video last week, and that was because there was a lot of rainfall, heavy rainfall, and two back-to-back earthquakes, mild earthquakes in Manipur. So the electricity was gone most of the time, and because of that I just couldn't record any videos. I really need to get an inverter as a backup. But moving on, I have learned a lot and also enjoyed making this Mermay illustration series. I've become more comfortable using watercolors and inks as a medium, and also gotten better as a concept design artist, creating and smashing together different creatures and putting my own unique spin to them. And I'm also thinking of turning these illustrations into posters to sell, and maybe also make the originals available. I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided yet, but it is something that's on my mind. Now, as always, the initial sketch that I'm doing here tends to be very slow, and although I have the rough composition sketched out on my sketchbook, I tend to fiddle with it and see if I can modify it and tweak it into something better. So it usually takes a lot of time, so I'm going to speed up the video, and I will see you later. Alright, with the sketch done, I'm going to go in and ink it now. I find that out of all the steps, inking is one of my favorite because you can just zone out and don't really have to stress about anything, especially when you're doing digital art and you have the power of Control Z. But in general, inking is really like, it's one of those zen moments for me where I can just zone out and trace and do the line art of the rough sketches. So yeah, I'm going to put in some real-time video where I'm doing the inking in real time, and then eventually I'm going to speed it up as well. So enjoy, and I will talk to you again later. One of the reasons why I've really enjoyed and found this Mermay illustration series really helpful is I've been able to consistently, to the best of my capabilities, been able to upload weekly videos, and it's been very rewarding. And I do have one more Mermay art prompt on my sketchbook, but not sure if I want to do it anymore. I've found that I'm quite done with it, and I want to move on to other ideas and concepts that I have in mind. But at the same time, there's a part of me that wants to complete it, so I'm just debating whether I should go ahead and move on to other topics, other videos, or should I finish this last prompt that I have. And if I do end up doing it, it's going to be traditional, and it's going to be with ink and watercolor. So maybe it's because of that I'm not really into it. The reason being because I find that traditional is just a lot of, it takes more time and it's a bit more painstaking because you have to prepare your workspace, get out your brushes, just art supplies, everything, lay it all down, tape up the paper, and yeah, it's just a lot more work as compared to, say, digital, where I just have to switch on turn on my laptop, turn on my tablet, and I'm ready to open up Clip Studio and done, bam. Whereas traditional is a bit more, there's a lot of steps to it, and the worst of all that I hate is cleaning up. Just for some reason I just don't like cleaning up at all. I don't know why, but yeah, so that was a bit of a tangent. Apart from that, I also would like to announce that I'm open for commissions, meaning if you want to get a personal illustration done by me of, say, maybe yourself or your loved ones or your favorite characters from popular movies, animes, or your own original characters, I'd love to make them in my style. Check the description box down below or the pop-up card on the right top corner, to get more information on prices and terms and conditions. As of right now, I have 4 slots available, and depending on that, I will take up commissions. You can also follow me on other social media platforms like Insta and Twitter at Manga Samte. Links in the description box. You can also buy me a cup of coffee through ko-fi.com. Again, links down below in the description area, or at least the monetary equivalent of a cup of coffee. And in return, I will sketch one of your characters of your liking, plus have your name displayed on the end of the videos as a shout out for your support and appreciation. So you can see the pop-up coming up to my social media handles on the video right now. You can either search that on your phone or tap on the links in the description box. hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to get notified of future videos. If you're also an artist, please leave links to your social media handles or YouTube channels, or just drop in and say hi. I'd love to get to know you and yeah, build relationships. Until then, stay safe and wash your hands. Cheers. Hey, you reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching this video, may I recommend watching the videos on the left? And if you haven't subscribed yet, tap that profile picture on the right. See you next week.